sometime this month. I think it was the 27th. Shirok was telling me about that we're getting Darkest Dungeon 2, which I'm looking forward to. It's entering early access, so. All right, what were we doing? Okay. You talked to Zephorian. Oh. So he's not in here. If I remember correctly, they said that basically they got cast down into the lower city, so it could be anywhere in here. Looking for Zephorian. Do you know where he is? Maybe I do and maybe I don't. It's not my place to gossip with customers. I'm an innkeeper, not a spy. So buy yourself something to drink and stop wasting my time. I've got a special liquor you should try. A true rarity. 100,000 gold. Pay 100,000 gold and drink the liquor under the demon's demanding gaze. The liquor is revolting, savoring of rotten meat and mold, but the aftertaste is surprisingly tart and pleasant. The demon gives a short, creaky laugh, as if a swarm of crickets had awakened in his lungs. Zephorian, eh? Hardly anyone remembers that name. He was an ambitious son of a bitch, sharp and tenacious, but he was hasty in his attempts to overthrow Nocticula. And Our Lady in Shadow remembers all too well how she was underestimated by the demon lord Rafe. Fuck it. V. So she dealt with Zephorian before he could stab her in the back. She ruined him completely. Well, then that lump of bleeding flesh opened his eyes and moaned. We were shocked it still lived and breathed. On that day, Sephorian's name was relegated to Elishanera's past and forgotten. But I've seen him once or twice among the beggars. He sits at the threshold of the Battle Bliss arena, begging for gold, and no one recognizes him. Nocticula didn't just break his body, but his spirit. So far as I know, he's never tried to take his vengeance on her, and he has plenty of reasons to want revenge. Oh, yes. Okay. Alright. So, a beggar near the Battle Bliss. Which is this way. Maybe him? Nope. Maybe him.
Let's see what we can do. Here we go. Got this one. I'll get it next time.
No, you won't.
I can handle it. All right.
The Zeta killer? Oh, that's right. We killed Damakio. Oops.
Is that a trap?
repair. Aha.
Can't make the demons wait.
No idea where this guy might be. Somewhere near the battle bliss is what he said.
Can't hide from me. Yep, I'm not a fan of that either, Kay. Definitely not a fan of that. But best thing you can do is just not watch it. I'd say about a month and a half ago, I reinstalled it, and shortly there uninstalled it, because they still haven't fixed Devastator. But rumor has it they're going to be releasing a DLC soon-ish. So, we'll see how that goes.
Let's see what we can do.
I had heard that they had made some changes to like fire-powered pyro, so I wanted to try it out.
Here we go.
Definitely an improvement. But when I saw that they still haven't fixed the firepower devastator, I quickly uninstalled. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about it as well. That how are you going to release the DLC when you can't even fix what you broke in the first place? But what do I know? I'm not a developer.
Can't make the demons wait.
No beggars in here. No idea where to find this guy. Yep, Outriders had a lot of potential. And sadly, it was kind of fumbled. Who knows? Maybe they'll get their act together and make it a great game. But I don't know. We'll see.
Beautiful.
I don't see any beggars down here. I mean, honestly, that's what's been going on with games for decades. I mean, but I'd rather a game be delayed than have a bad release any day of the week.
Let's see what we can do. Here we go.
You're scared for dying light because of that? I mean, I haven't been seeing a whole lot of hype for Dying Light 2, so hopefully they're managing that well. You go down here. Find Sephorian near the Battle Bliss entrance. Honestly, I wasn't a huge fan of the first Dying Light, so I'm really not looking forward to Dying Light 2. But from what I understand, they did a lot of patches and additions to the first Dying Light that really improved the game. But at release, I was not that impressed with it. Oh, is that him? Yes, it is. The vagrant is repulsive, even by the standards of the Abyss. His lumpy, scarred face makes you think he was put through a meat grinder, then shaped back into the semblance of his former body and left to live out his life. His tall and once impressive figure had been shattered. His arms are covered in the protruding lumps of unset bones that were left to heal improperly. The beggar is clad in many layers of dirty, smelly rags, onto which hundreds of keys are sewn. From tiny toy box keys to a giant cast iron key that bows the demon's neck, or bows, almost to the ground. So you're looking for Sephorian. He's long dead. That doesn't seem to be stopping you. So what do you want with a dead man? Sephorian, the master of lies and trickery. I remember fighting him. What do you know about Nihindrian crystals? There's a tale told in Alishanera, a tale about crystals that grant immense power. But what exactly are they, and from where do they draw this power? No one seems to know. I've seen something like it only once before. I found the first crystal on the Isle of Vascular, and it seemed useless to me. It contained a great deal of power, but it was of no use whatsoever. I meant to give it to my patron, as she would have found a way to use it, but I never had the chance. Some feeble mortal mage managed to steal the crystal from me. He locked himself in a tower, examined the crystal, studied it, and managed to find some use for it. But he was under Nocticula's protection, so I never tried to hunt him down. I bet you're thinking I'm just going to tell you the name you seek, and then you can rush off to have a chat with that mage. Not a chance. Mage wasn't a demon. He was a mortal who served Nauticula's arcane needs back in the day. Kicked the bucket long ago. All that's left of him is the tower in the upper city, locked and protected by magic. Many have tried to get inside in hopes of stealing something of value, but the remains rotted long ago. No use talking about them now. Ah, but you're curious now. You'd like to have a poke around that tower, wouldn't you? Perhaps you could find something of use in there, yes? Take it while I'm still feeling generous. This will open the way into the tower. When I ruled Alishanera, I made sure I had a key for every hideout and tucked away nook in the city. You never know when they might come in handy. Here, take this and get lost. No one will throw me a coin with you hanging about. Take a closer look at this surprisingly selfless demon. Something spiteful and vicious lurks in the depths of this beggar's eyes. He looks like a predator waiting in ambush, or rather, a scavenger waiting impatiently for his prey's agony to finally end so he can enjoy his meal. Whatever his motives, this demon obviously does not wish you well, and is already counting down the minutes of your imminent demise. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't get into Anthem. I watched some friends play it, and the gameplay loop looked more monotonous than Outriders. The only thing that I had interest in Anthem was the flying mechanic. You're just giving me the key just like that? Yeah, why not? I don't need it. I don't need anything from you except for you to leave me alone. Now go on, get lost. The Isle of Vascular, where is that? Yes, Vascular. A wild place, an island in Ishir. Deserted. No one really cared about it. I had a secluded lair there, where I kept all sorts of nasty tricks for Nauticula. Anyone who found my den could have made a tidy profit. But not so long ago, the island sank unexpectedly. No point trying to look for it anymore. Why are these crystals called Nahindrian? Who knows? It's a whim of fashion. The thing is, they're not actually Nahindrian at all. Nahindri was a demon lord, master of treasures, dungeons, and shiny trinkets. If he had crystals such as these, I really doubt Nauticula would have been able to kill him all those centuries ago. Back then, they were just called purple crystals. You're lying to me. You're trying to lure me into a trap. You'll probably die there, or maybe you won't, and you'll find out what Shamira wants. It was Shamira who sent you, right? She was the one who turned me into Nauticula back in the day. Now she wants to topple her mistress and take her place, just as I once tried to. That's why she wants those crappy crystals so much. So be it, I say. Whoever loses this fight, I'll be the winner. Now savor the outcome. You, Shamira, Nauticula, may you all drop dead, tear out each other's throats, and strangle each other with your own intestines. You're all scum, and I'll piss on your corpses as they float by on an ocean of your blood. Okay. So inside the mage tower. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, it definitely needed more in-game content more than just a timed race. So we have to get into some tower. Could be this one. Posture check. I think we're good on posture, actually. Thank you, though.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Got some negative levels here. I don't want to go down into the slums.
I can handle it. Can't make the demons wait.
Is this it? Into the Mage's Tower. There we go.
Beautiful.
This entire place is nothing but a giant puzzle, and that annoys me.
I did it. It happens sometimes.
This inscription is written in an archaic elven script. You recognize the words, "Stranger's home. I see you, and I implore Callistria." It appears to be some kind of protective spell against thieves. It has lost its power over the years.
right. Is that treasure? Got this one.
Okay. Wreckage of was once a magical golem. Alrighty then.
No reason to pause. I found something.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
Need more traps.
Together, we
Yet another obstacle.
Good sneak attack. Okay.
Am I doing it wrong?
Yes, you are. Okay, immune. Ow, ow, ow. Dick.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yes, you are.
into the fray.
I got this. Damn you!
I assume you're going to be immune. Oh, not at all.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Beautiful.
Let's see what we can do. Should I? All right.
I think I did it.
This inscription once contained a spell of warning. When an intruder appeared, it would let out a chilling howl to raise the alarm. Fortunately, the enchantment has worn off with the passage of time, so your ears have been spared.
What's that there?
Okay.
Aha. Here we go.
I found something.
I'm here all week. Is that a trap?
Nope. Nope.
Is that treasure?
Son of bitch, there's so many traps.
A fail? Wow. There we go.
All right.
Okay. Upstairs.
What's that there? I found something.
I feel like a chosen one.
Okay. Disarm one trap.
Got this one.
Examine the door. See spells enshrouding both the door and bell. Judging by the nature of the spells, they belong to the Conjuration School. Storyteller? I have tried New World. Actually, today is the first day I've not streamed New World in a while. Which we might switch over to it later. But clutching the door handle, a skinny figure falls through the soap bubble. The bubble contracts, then pops, dissolving into thin air. The door slams shut. Cautiously touching the stone floor, the unexpected guest rises slowly to his feet. It seems that the storyteller, for it is undoubtedly him, is quite surprised. Storyteller's head swivels around in bewilderment, his hand reaching to examine everything around him. Where am I? How did I get here? Who's here? Who's there? I remember the sound of that breathing. Drast, is that you? Thank the gods it's you. Where are we? And if you don't mind me asking, what brought you here? It fried a very specific brand of graphics cards. And EVGA is replacing the cards, so it's not on New World because EVGA's come out and said it was a flaw in their design. How did you get here? Good question. Judging by the demon speech I hear, we're in the abyss, correct? Then I suppose I was brought here by a portal. It was most likely activated by you. This portal must have been charmed specifically to deliver me here from wherever I may have been. I hope it will send me back the same way. You are unlikely to have charmed it this way. If you had, you wouldn't be surprised by my appearance. This means the spell was cast in the past. In my past, the one I'm looking for. I have to admit, this finding is quite intriguing and perplexing. This place where we are, it's a tower, isn't it? Yes, I'm right, a tower. Why did you need this portal? In my forgotten past, I must have done something that required regular visits to the Abyss, or regular visits from the Abyss to Galarian. Such a portal is quite a convenient means of transportation, and it's also well secured against uninvited visitors. I came here looking for information about certain purple crystals, but I found you. You were looking for the heart of the tower. Yes, I studied its capabilities here in Alishanera. You must have seen the socket that it was placed in. Unfortunately, the details of my research are hidden from me by the gloom of oblivion. Perhaps if I laid my hands on such a crystal, I would see something else in my past. Do you know where to get one of these? Do they come from mines or maybe from the bottom of the sea? The elf takes out a delicate compass from his bag, the needle of which is slowly but constantly spinning. I sense the power we were looking for. My hands have touched it in the past. The past I do not remember. I think a little divination will come in handy. I can set this little trifle to help you. Explore the caves here. When you are near the crystal, the compass will let you know. What do you think of Galfrey ordering me to go to the Abyss? I'm not a politician or a military leader. I've seen all sorts of my life. That's why I have some experience and know different stories. The story I'm watching now did not strike a chord with everyone. There are many in Dresden who are saddened by your departure for the Abyss. There are even some among them who say, though in a whisper, that Galfrey was envious of her commander's glory and was in a hurry to be rid of him. But most do not think this. The majority praises the queen and expects her to lead them to new victories over the demons. It's quite possible that she will succeed. Right now, as far as I know, Galfrey is actively preparing for an advance into the west, into the heart of the world wound. How many days until I get the 450 for the watch streak so I can make you embrace the dark side? I mean, oh, I have no idea how all the channel point awards work. I mean, you keep watching, you get points. She's acting in the manner of befitting the queen standing at the head of the crusades. As for her spirit, that I do not know. But I could ask her on your behalf if you like. Please do. Then I will. Come visit me again after a while and I will tell you her answer. I suspect it's difficult for you to carry out your mission surrounded by enemies. I would like to help. Unfortunately, I will not be able to bring your allies or reinforcements through this portal. Supplies, however. When I return to Galarian, I will buy some travel necessities. If you need anything, just ring this bell, and I will deliver them to you. Yay, another merchant. Dragonfall. Okay. What are you currently wearing?
Okay. Hmm. How are we on diamond dust? Pretty low. Okay. Leather armor. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, okay, okay. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to put that on Darren. Then that on her. That works. This, though this magic trap is now old and dysfunctional after centuries of disuse, it would once have irreversibly blinded any thief who gazed upon it.
What's that there?
Within the pedestal, a faint purple glow emanates from a crystal-shaped hole. Its edges are chipped and cracked, suggesting that whatever it contained has been forcibly removed.
Can't make the demons wait.
Okay then. Wife and kids are doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Ocean of you. Hellstings. Okay. Missed your question earlier. Is this a type, like a type of D&D game? Yes, it is. It's Pathfinder, which is similar to D&D, but a slightly different rule set. Which that rule set, I believe, is based off of D&D 3.5. I'm remembering correctly. Okay. All right, so we have to go to a quarry. Lethal conductor. Not a bad dagger. Damage-wise, at least.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right, back down. We need a teleporter. Don't think there is one here. It's there. Access. Circular's compass emits a low rumble and quivers like an impatient hound that has caught the scent of her prey.
Let's see what we can do.
Oh my. Quick save. All right. We have a hindering crystal. Of course, it couldn't be that simple, huh? Yeah, that tracks. Oh, shit. Can you put one to sleep? They're immune. Of course they are.
The light take you! The inheritor, guide my blade!
Are you still here?
Alrighty then.
No glory without risk!
You won't survive me.
Machine gun land.
Good guys always win. I got this.
Then with the Sonic.
Into the fray!
Endure this. Damn you!
Okay. So we got the crystal we came here for. Of course. More baddies.
Make every strike count.
Uh-oh.
two, go.
Holy crap, dude.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Simply business.
Two, go. The light, take you.
Okay. And that was too far away to actually do any good, because I'm an idiot. Pokey pokey, stab stab. Get him, Lan.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Surrender, or else!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Skip the pleasantries. Rules are made to be broken.
Here we go.
Okay. Don't know why he's still there. Here we go.
I can handle it.
Alright, so we have to go back to the storyteller with the crystal. It's just a lot of back and forth this part of the story. There's a lot of running around. What's today? Is it Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday. over here. I've spoken with the queen, as you asked. Galfrey was silent as she listened to my question, and whom it had come from. She stayed silent for a long while afterward. She asked me to give you this along with these words, with my blessing, if you can accept it. A life veil. Did she say anything else? No. She just asked everyone to step out and leave her alone for the time being. Take this crystal. What do you see? As the storyteller takes the crystal and his face becomes twisted with evil rage and a screeching cry bursts from his lips. A bloody stain spreads across your chest as the storyteller's visions once again burst into your mind, just as they did in Canabras when you brought him the stone chisel. My wings take me higher and higher, stirring storms, but they cannot disperse the ball of darkness hanging in front of me. Stupid little maggot. You think you can fly as high as me? My cheeky opponent does not answer, and the wound under my heart continues to gush streams of blood, tainting the feathers of the black bolt and dripping into the dark waters of Ishiar. There is something wrong with this wound. My strength is dwindling too quickly. This means there's no time to waste. I'll grab her, staunch her up, cut her with my claws, and throw her to the very bottom of the abyss. Quickly changing the direction of my flight, I rushed forward and hit the center of the dark cloud. Well, where are you? A chest is thrust forward, ready to take any blow. My claws are cutting through the air. She is not here. She deceived me. The dark cloud was a fake. Where are you? Her triumphant laughter echoes over the black ocean, so insulting, so insolent and impetuous. Someone catch that laughter, choke it. Your mind is confused, adrenaline pounds in your veins. By force of will, you manage to overcome this madness and concentrate on the storyteller's screeching voice. Who are you? You don't know me. I am the demon lord, Lenathea, Lady of Harpies, sweet-voiced mistress, and seductive peril. My wings can embrace a mountain, and all in the abyss know my name. Who are you fighting? That pathetic upstart Nocticula. She attacked me without warning and wounded me, and now she's hiding in her shadows, thinking she can get away from me. Your pathetic leathery wings can't compare with mine. What are you fighting for? For power, for might, for superiority, for the right to fly over these endless waters, for the right to seduce the unlucky ones of our choosing. For one of us will perish, the other will rise and get everything the loser owns, and I will be the one to triumph. How will your fight end? She will win, overpower me, weaken my spirit. My body will drop into the waters of Ishiar. From now on, I am blood. I set and thicken. I grow firmer, stronger. I crystallize. I gain edges. Power lies dormant in me, and I lie dormant in the dark. Storytellers' heavy words, like massive mauls, crush your soul into the dark abyss. They lie on your shoulders, pushing you down deeper and deeper. You don't want to live, breathe, or live. You just want to lie down and never wake up. Are you the island of Alinthia? The one Alushanera is built on? Yes. My body became stone, my flesh turned to firmament, and the power hidden in it made it expand and swell. I am the island and everything hidden within it. Thought the souls of demon lords went into the rift of Repose after death. Yes, but not me. The one I used to be. She was supposed to go to a secret place, but someone stopped her, locked her in this body. She didn't want those who fell at her hand to return. She found a way to lock their power in their remains, and the power is still there. Where are you? I'm lying in the ground, in the depths my path are laid. I am asleep, waiting for greedy hands to touch me, gather me up, take my power for their own. What will happen to you next? You will take me out. Your hands will take me out of the cavern. This is where the road to the past, the one open to me, ends. It leads to this very moment, but I see something else, a future, a possible future. Droplets of spittle fly from the old elf's mouth. His speech becomes furious and garbled, his voice trembling with tension. Ah, it hurts. The crystal is so huge. She is implanting it, sewing it into living flesh, my flesh, and it oozes power, soaking my flesh and blood, flowing in my veins. I am rage, I am agony, I am violence made flesh. Overcoming the scarlet rage, seizing your mind, you get through the stream of insults and mangled words flying from the storyteller's lips. Who are you and whom do you serve? I am a humble demon whose old name doesn't matter. From now on, everyone will call me the Horned Horror. Lady Hepzibah will lead me into battle, where I will crush her enemies. No, I will destroy them, my horrifying grunting that will rip their pathetic flesh from their meager carcasses. Who's implanting the crystal into you? Mudasafin, that cunning one with snake eyes, one of the fosterlings of the upstart Arilu. My mistress, Hepzibah, ordered him to do it. She has many such crystals. I'm not the first or the last to have had this done to them. Mudasafin is a weak and mortal spawn, but he improves with practice. You see, I am alive, unlike the pathetic unfortunates who went first. Listen to the storyteller's voice. Try to understand why it's trembling. You feel the thirst for blood, the heat that pulses through a warrior before an imminent fight, the pride swelling within the demon that is speaking through the storyteller, that power that he yearns to feel as soon as possible. The duty that he intends to embrace with honor. What fight awaits you? We're going to fight Nocticula. That winged upstart has been troubling our Lord Baphomet for too long. Time to remove her from the board. How do you expect to defeat Nocticula in her dominion? We have followers in Al-Shanira that will strike from the inside, cripple her, drain her blood. And then our army will bring down all its might given to us by the miraculous crystals. Nocticula and her pathetic servants will fall. What a horrible vision. I'm completely exhausted. I never expected to touch the memories of a fallen demon lord who had never found peace in the rift of repose. Shared a vision with you again. Like when you brought me the stone chisel in Canabras? Strange. Could it be that those two objects are connected to each other or to you? So the crystals are demon blood. Yes. Ardent blood in which the spiritual power of the perished demon lord is sealed. In this case, the power of Alanithia, who was killed in battle and locked in her own remains in this unusual way. So the city is built on Alanithia's corpse? In a manner of speaking, yes. After the spiritual power of Alanithia did not go to the Rift of Repose, Nocticula began to transform her dead body, forcing it to expand and assume a more solid, static form.
can only guess what a nightmare this imprisonment was for Alanethia's spiritual essence. How can this stone grant powers? Suppose that it happens as a result of some merging process, after which the unspent power of a demon lord will literally flow into the body of the one who uses the stone. What is the Rift of Repose? That is where the souls of fallen demon lords go. After death, they usually return to their own abyssal realms, but if death finds them again before a year passes, the abyss dumps them in its cemetery. In this stone rift full of fog, the soul of the grand demonic dead turn to stone statues and stand for an eternity, slowly becoming threaded with cracks and gradually falling into ruin. It is a kingdom of decline, decay, and a visit there might serve as a good lesson to those who believe at their own might, deem themselves those who believe in their own might deem themselves invincible. I've had a brilliant idea. The stone knife you showed me in Canabras, do you still have it? Can I examine it again? I don't have it. How am I supposed to get it then? Everything is ready for the merging of the planes. Baphomet's runes are drawn on the door of the laboratory, the purple flame of the heart of the tower. This is what I call the crystal now. It's pulsating under the influence of secret spells. If I stop to think about it, the pulsating flames echo the beating of my heart. But I don't want to think. It took me too long to decide. If I think for just a moment, I might stop. I chose the Abyss as the plane to merge with Galarian. This is the last gift of my former friend, who was concerned about the imminent destruction of the plane, whose fate I will tie to the dying Galarian. Truth be told, I'm not completely sure I will succeed. This is another reason to choose the Abyss. Hardly anyone will grieve if it suddenly shares Galarian's fate. Acrid smoke of burning chemicals sting my nose. My eyes are watery. I haven't rested for several days. I take a step back and almost trip over an empty wine bottle. I came to the end of my supplies today. End of my supplies days ago. But regardless, my mind is clear and my thoughts are sharp. I stare into the heart of the tower and whisper my magic command. Time to begin. How long has it been since you last saw your friend? A year, 2, maybe 10? I didn't keep track. What does it matter now? I spent that time working. Checked and double-checked every line of the spells, every symbol. I'm almost sure the merging will be a success. Do you know anything about what happened to Kenny? He's no longer of any interest to me. He's a traitor. He betrayed me in our dream. But I still miss him sometimes. I miss the times when we were captivated by our idea and each other. When I enjoyed respect and Alushanira. When someone needed my advice and service, who would have thought that 17 years spent in the Abyss would be my most cherished memories? Symbol to symbol, word to word, gesture to gesture, the merging begins. I feel the wind of the Abyss on my face and smile. I can do it. I will do something no one else has done before. I am the last great Archmage of Kaonin. But now is not the time to relax. I must keep my mind away from idle thoughts. Thoughts are also important to me in my experiment. My lips read one spell, my hands weave another, and I say a third in mind. I feel pain, as if I'm being torn in half. My essence, my entire being, my identity is about to change. Filled with the energies of the Abyss, I will stop being a Galarian, and I will become a new creature. Half elf, half demon. a stranger to both planes. The fabric of the world grows thin before my eyes. I see legions of demons gnawing at each other, ripping each other's throats. I see the minotaurs of the ivory labyrinth sitting around the fire, honing their giant axes. I inhale the forgotten smell of Alishanira's sewage. I hear the impertinent buzzing of locusts from the rasping rifts. I raise my hand to complete the merge and connect Galarian and the abyss forever. As if on cue, demons, minotaurs, and even locusts turn to me. They freeze before the path opener. I hear Daskari's whisper, sense Baphomet's loathsome grin. I feel Nocticula's curiosity and attention. The demons are ready to invade Galarian, to torment and kill everything that didn't perish in Earthfall. They would degrade the remains of my world until nothing is left. Is that what I really want? My hand freezes. Do you want to stop the merging? I understand. All this time I was deceiving Kenny and myself. I never wanted to save Galarian. The perishing empires of my world are just empty words for me. I was not interested in the lives that would be lost. Life takes its course. People are born and die. Kingdoms rise and fall to ashes. Even gods have their final day. Those are the laws of the world. It is not for me to oppose them. However, not a single life passes without a trace. Not a single people disappears completely. While the memory of them lives, while their culture, language, and art remain, civilization lives as well. I never wanted to save the people of Galarian. Only wanted a handful of survivors to keep the memory of Galarian alive. When the demons invade Galarian, they will destroy every memory of it, the very memory of it. They will burn whatever is not burned and desecrate what can't burn. Their invasion spells death for Galarian. And I almost destroyed something that must never perish. The purple flame of the heart of the tower burns my eyes. I carefully lower my hand, allowing the spells to disperse. I almost destroyed Galarian. In my pride, I could have put an end to my world, just to become the path opener, to prove my title of the last Archmage of Kaonin, even if only to myself. I don't know what to say in my defense. Tell me about how you refused to open the rift. Yeah, same thing. Are you going to open the world wound? Okay. This relic is called the Stern Hand. It was the name given to it by its owner, a Sicorian witch hunter. The two gloves represent the bond between two beings. People who wear such relics do not live for themselves, but die for others. Okay. We'll try it.
Now the question is, do we have access to our stash back in the Nexus? I don't remember. If so, we can bring him the chisel. I think it might be in here anywhere. Yep. Yes. So now we can take that back to him and see what he has to do with it. Really wish there was a portal directly into his tower, though. Here we hold on. Quick save, in case this goes horribly wrong.
Hand over the stone knife. Frowning, the storyteller stands for a while, holding the knife. Finally, he returns the weapon to you and says heavily, no question, the knife is made from the Hindrian crystal. No, not made. This stone is the heart and blood of a demon lord. And considering you found it in the square in devastated Canabras, the blood certainly belonged to Dascari and was shed in battle. Okay. So the knife is key to wounding Dascari? Am I understanding that correctly?
Beautiful.
I've completed your task. So speak if you have, but use your mind instead of your flapping lips. Your mind. I know you've done much to win Samira's favor, but my heart tells me that helping her would lead to evil. Forget everything I've told you. We'll find another way to complete our mission. It is wrong to fight evil by increasing the power of another evil. Reject the promises of the ardent dream, and we'll leave this place before we betray ourselves and our ideals. Do not serve you, will not tell you anything. That's right, you don't serve me. You're an outsider, and by Nocticula's will, no one can lay a finger on you. But who will stop me? Samira's magic crashes over your will. In the heat of Samira's magic, your mind melts like wax. Your knowledge of the hindering crystals surfaces as a demon strips out your memories as efficiently and ruthlessly as a hunter dressing a carcass. You can't break me. Okay, so that was not good. Hopefully I did not lose too much time. I think that was an auto save that I'm loading now. This blade served you well in your fight against the corruption that tainted the World Stone. It has proven that its plain appearance does not match the power hiding within. If Shamira sees its power, she will desire it. Is it wise to tease her appetite and toy with her greed? Well, need to see if there's a way to buff our wheel saves. Oof, +9. Okay. Okay, that gave me a +11. It's 12.
That might come in handy. Alright, that gives us a plus 13. Well, damn. Did not help much. Uh, 27. Wait. How did I... Yeah, plus 3 for my modifier. I have to roll a 20 here.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Alright, that's a little bit better.
This war must end.
Jesus. Hey, we've passed it. Plus 20 skill value? You'll regret that, you little son of a bitch. You refuse to talk? So be it. I'll just rip everything you know out of your mind. Oof. Okay. Damn it. That's like having to roll like 3 20s in a row.
Should I?
I don't even know if what I'm trying to do is even possible, if it's or if it's just astronomically so insane that we won't be able to do it. Roll 12. The demons in the crowd murmur and exchange whispers. You hear disappointment in their voices. Seems most of them wish you to emerge victorious from this confrontation, not the arrogant Chimera, whom no one has humbled in a very long time. They look at you with respect, even fear. After all, they would never dare to contradict the ruler of the harem. One demon covertly gives you a thumbs up, then points at some Chimera, makes an obscene gesture indicating her wanton ways. I've already done the boosting of as much as I can using Owl's Wisdom. It's how we're able to pass the first will save. The Wisdom plus Guidance plus Resistance. I just don't think there's anything else we can do to boost that.